G'day guys, welcome back to Wombat Gaming. This is episode 27 of our playthrough of Bellwright. The massive new patch dropped today for everybody, so you guys now have access to all the content that is in this video, which is totally awesome. But still continue to follow along and see what's happening. We have a lot of optimization to do today. We need to get things checked out, make sure things are working properly. We have built a couple of different caravanning stations. We also have our new, I guess, town hall being built over here. So that's we've decided to place the town hall over in that corner over there. We do have a market set up too. I built this the other day. We have a reclamation party coming too, so I need to keep an eye on that. Now, this is the one thing I'm kind of still trying to get my head around. It says switch settlement. Yeah, anyway, this belongs to this settlement, but I've seen someone else have this open and all the items just fall in here. Maybe you got to add them manually. So that's something I need to check out as well. Let's check this reclamation party, make sure it's not too close. Where's it going? It's heading to... Ooh, it's getting to Bradford. Okay, we might need to cut that off. Let's get the army together. And we did some optimization around archers and stuff yesterday too. I just want to make sure that we've got everybody that we want in this. Yeah, don't want that person in there. I'm going to leave a couple of these people behind. Anyway, it's probably too late to... Some of the lower people that have, you know, pretty terrible stats. Especially strength stats, I guess, as well. Yeah, getting up there. Anyway, look, that'll do for the moment. I really need to just get this army going. So let's get them sorted, and we'll get some shipwright packs so we can quickly get across and cut them off. Probably the best way. So grab those. And as soon as we've got kind of everybody together, we are going to head, let's have a quick look again. We're going to head to our dock and we're going to come up the hill and try and cut them off. We've got a quest objective over there as well, so.
With more houses, we could make a small city there.
Alright, wait a few seconds more and then we're going to head down to our dock. Alright, I think we're just about there. There might be a couple of people getting some food. I did change the presets for Archer to get slightly heavier armor on them. I found they were just getting killed way too easily in battle, and especially the archers too soon to be hunters as well, so that was kind of annoying. They were getting, you know, while they were hunting boar and stuff, they never had a sword on them, or they had the wrong armor on them, or something like that. So I've geared them up a little bit differently. All right, let's get the get down to this dock, get across there. Yes, so yeah, obviously they work faster if they're in lighter gear. That's something that now that we're sort of getting into the mid-ish game, I wanted to, let's get these guys down here. Wanted to, yeah, gear them up for, you know, speed around the base and stuff. But obviously the people that are doing all the hunting and stuff need to, I think, in my opinion, stay a little bit heavier, but not too heavy, of course. So anyway, that's we've got 28 plus 3, so we should have 31. Let's have a look. And let's have a look where we are. We have 31 companions, so let's go. We've got a few tasks that we need to do today as well, so
follow me.
We've got a few quests and things like that to sort of finish up. And yeah, really just stabilize this side of the river a little bit more, I guess. So I didn't get any food. It's always the way, isn't it? Forget about it. Organized everybody else but myself. Lucky for me, I have it set to 3. So that person hasn't got a food bag. They're kind of new. And well, people are getting all sorts of garbagey food, so we need to have a look at the food as well.
Standing by for your orders.
Yeah, yeah, we're not. There we go. Push that. All right, let's go.
Follow me! March onward!
This is not a big banded party, so it should be relatively easy. I'm still trying to adjust the army size to the right necessary size, I guess you could say, rather than pulling everyone out of the village. And they should be just up here somewhere. Where are they hiding? I mean, they're somewhere. So far not on the mini map. Oh, they're a bit further up the hill. Okay.
Follow my lead!
All right. They are moving actually pretty fast. So
Follow closely!
let's see if I
Stay
can
together.
draw them back here.
Move! Move!
And we'll go, so... Alright. Alright, we got one crossbowman. I'm just going to try and take him out. He's probably the worst guy that we don't want alive. Alright. Oh, we haven't got him on charge. Oh my god, I left it off charge. I can't believe I did that. I've been doing that a lot lately. I don't know. I seem to forget that. Alright. We lost a couple there. I didn't have it on charge, which was my fault. It's extremely annoying. Keep forgetting about that. But okay, we gonna get everybody together and send everybody that way. I've got a quest that I can quickly do down the bottom, so I think we lost, what, we lost 2 or 3 people then. Actually, I need potato seeds. I wonder if this lady's got any. There's 3 seeds. I think that's the only thing I can remember needing. Alright, we'll just grab those 3. Try and speed along our production a little bit. Yeah, so we're going to do a bit of optimization today. We also built the Forester yesterday. I was just playing around doing some videos. If you're wanting to know how the cart works, I did a small quick tutorial. It's a really quick one, just for people who are struggling with the idea around the cart if their outposts are not working. I'm sure just about everybody watching at this stage on this video playthrough is probably already dabbling in the system, but you are getting stuck. Let's head to this guy. It says to talk to him. I can't remember what it's for.
I see you have built the lantern.
You've done Farmworth a great service.
We can finally begin to prosper.
Okay, so I do have I've got a sword still, but that's got to go somewhere else. We got like 1400 renowned here too, so let's have a look and see if we can hire someone really good. Got this person. He's crafting up to 10. I think crafting is one of the things we're kind of falling behind on. Strength goes to 8, so that's pretty good. Harvesting, animal handling, actually that's pretty good. Harvesting and animal handling. We are struggling with the animal handling at the moment. Let's see if we can get maybe 2 people for the...
Stand strong with you. Yes, sir. You've done well so far, so I'll take you up on that.
Alright. And then the other person we should be able to hire, hopefully. And yeah, I need to remember to set these guys up as I hire them too, so...
Our land is truly ours again.
Have a look across. We've got plenty of renown, we should be fine.
May your guide. You've done well so far, so I'll take you up on that offer.
I do eat a little
I'll
bit,
still
and
be
they're a bit of
keeping
a
an eye on
slacker. Ooh, okay. That's a shame. 50% minus on their productivity, and they are a very good crafter, and not too bad on the other things as well. It's a bit of an annoyance. Is there anybody else here? We do need to save some renown for Kreshmir because I need to get my mine up and running, so maybe we'll just leave it at that. All right, let's get back to the base with everybody, and then we'll look at that as well. All right, we are back. We're going to get everybody back to work, so we're going to smith that one, and we're going to have a look at.
Follow closely.
Did you see that sunset last night? It was beautiful, wasn't it?
Where's our newcomer? Where is she? Oh, here she comes.
Glad it's my home. Forgive me, I didn't mean to be following your lead.
All right, we've got a good-ish one-handed. We don't have any pole arms just yet, so we're just going to leave that. We'll probably go with... We're going to up her strength, and we're going to go one-handed shields for the moment. And then we want to up these as well. Now, one thing I probably should fix that we had on just about everybody, it's going to take some time. I'm going to have to go through all my crappy people and untick their books. So this person's going to be a footman for the moment. And actually, I might as well just gear this person up now. But yeah, if we have a look at the
With more houses, we could make a small city there, don't you think?
population, we do have some really bad people like this person here.
What do you think those dots in the sky are?
I've unticked all their boxes for books and stuff, so they're not learning anything, which is good. But we would need to go back through some of the other people that are in the same situation, I guess you could say. And generally speaking, combat is the first thing I'll look at. Then I'll look obviously at their attributes as well. So let's have a look at, well, here's one of our first people that we got. Let's have a look at him. So he's got reasonable cooking and crafting researching skills. They're already maxed out anyway. But his fighting skills, let's face it, are pretty average. So we can probably turn that off now. It's maxed out. Strength 1, yep. And try and, yeah, boost those people up. All right, well, she's all geared up. Looks like she needs to get a weapon, though, interestingly. We only have two-handed weapons at the moment.
Work, lads.
All right,
We
well,
need to make this
that's
place
fine. At the
work.
moment, it's not an issue.
Wherever you go, I'm ready.
Or when we gear up, hopefully. We've got a few one-handed weapons in the toolmaker to be made, so that should be fine. All right. Okay, so
Oh dear, I didn't see you.
we've started making some cheese too, by the looks, so that's pretty good. One thing that I'd like to see more of, let's get this one in, and is more of the stuff from here. This tavern, unfortunately, has all the ingredients, it's just not making them. Oh, that's something I didn't do with the new person. I didn't set them up for priorities. And I don't remember who it was.
The village is looking better and better.
Actually, she should still be in my army tab. Here we go. Yeah, we need to
What do you think of
set
the
her
plans in the sky?
up for,
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think?
yeah, animal handling and harvesting.
The village is looking better and better.
So,
So far, we're doing great work, don't you think?
Happy
Think-
days. Well, thanks to
other
you.
than that, maybe crafting. It's going to be pretty busy with the other stuff though anyway, so... Alright, there we go.
I could swear I heard a
Alright, so yeah, I need to look at
last
the
night.
cooks because we've got so much stuff happening over here to try and keep everyone fed. It's kind of getting a little bit ridiculous. I wish the tavern would have more cooking facilities as it gets, you know, as you get bigger and go up the tiers, because just have one pot here and just one of these is a little annoying, I think. All right, anyway, let's go and have a look at what else have we got to look at. So, research or something I need to probably check. So let's have a look at the research.
I saw livestock escaping from
We've still got
villages.
this in there, that's fine. Okay, so caravanning, we're going to send the caravan out. It'll be interesting to see what's actually happening at the moment because it's active. I did set this up this way, and in my latest video I changed all this, so you can see it is taking out one mushroom and just to top up, I guess, and then it is bringing back some stuff that's broken, which is good. So that's working, but you don't need this unload rules, which I didn't realize. So they're things that can be changed. It'll unload here so long as it's a loading at the other end, if that makes sense. So yeah, always load pickaxes at the top, then copper, and then yeah, probably same thing applies for here. You probably don't need these rules, and probably don't need these rules as we're just focusing on this section here, which is a top-up situation and then an always load situation, and we're not keeping any. They're on 0, so whenever it goes out there. I have it set to 23, so you can see 23 slots were filled. That's why it went out there. So it'll always either go out there for at least 23 ore, even if there's no pickaxes to be picked up. But it'll also have room for the 2 pickaxes or more if it goes out there. So that's the kind of theory behind that. Yeah, we've saved a couple of our other... one thing I need to get today is peat too. Apparently they've added more peat. Here's a new cart station that I've added. This one is just for I guess, trading with a local Herondine. We put in another one over here. I haven't added any carts to it at the moment because I need the copper, in all honesty, and we need a copper ingot for each cart. We're not using it at the moment, so we're going to leave that one for the moment. And let's go and see what our forest is doing. I think it is built. I assumed it's a locational base still, so I built it. Someone said I wasn't opening up the thing in here, so storage must be this one. Oh, I got those potato seeds on me too. I gotta put them in. So I have selected that advanced is first, a compound which we're not making anyway second, and then I'm not sure about the top up amount. So we have no geese at the moment, but you can see chickens and stuff going pretty good. Hopefully now that we've got someone looking after animal handling. Yeah, see no feed in there at all.
I feel it's going to be a good day.
Slowly getting rid of all that. Yeah, my fish in there, holy more. The one thing I noticed too is even with the
Glad it's my home.
these 2 food sellers, this one is at 500, which is just my primary foods. I've got a little bit of meat in here that shouldn't be there by default, but that's the reason is I've got this. I put a toilet down to get rid of all the spoiled food because I got way too much, and you can see this is like super high up. They are still taking stuff, so I've just been taking the burnt stuff out and dumping it, to be honest, because I have so much spoiled food in one of the barns. It's not funny. I think that's an excessive thing that we've got going, and I've got 3 fertilizers going down. Do I need another mixing bucket? I guess that's probably the question. We're not getting the feed that we need out of this one. There does seem to be someone here all the time. And it does need 2 people to manage. So they seem to be working pretty hastily. But, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to go and have a look at the cows quickly too. So they're putting, okay, so maybe they're putting it all in here by top about 20. There's a lot of milk in here.
I saw livestock escaping from villages. Weird, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know, maybe that'll even it out a little bit, maybe? I don't know, we'll see. Okay, we were looking at the forester. Which I've put, no, it's still being built. Okay, cool. Alright, well I've set that up to build to hardwood and normal wood, but you can see there's still hardwood in the area. Those trees there are all hardwood, and there's some more at the back there too, so we got on top of the hardwood early.
Be indoors before dark.
Yeah, we might be able to, I don't know. We'll see how we go. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. May not need to make an outpost just for wood at this stage, so we'll keep an eye on that. Alright, at night we are going to use the night times to do some more gathering and also do our trade. So we'll set up our trade routes just before everyone heads to sleep, I think. Alright, the short Gummington. Okay, let's have a look here.
I could swear I heard a wolf howling last night.
Okay, that requires strength 3. Was that the
What do you
thing I
think
just
those dots in
researched?
the sky
One
are?
second.
I feel it's going to be a good day.
Oh, the small backpacks are ready to go too. I just lucky I looked in here. I did forget about that. Yeah, short inventory. Okay, so we need quilted. Yeah, we're using a lot of resources for that as well. Okay. Yeah, back to managing. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about these food sellers. Honestly, I'm sort of looking forward to some mods popping back into the mod store. I think one thing I'm going to definitely do is have the storage mod on the barns and the food storage seller to be at least double, if not triple the size. I don't like having multiple buildings of things just lying around the place for the sake of it. I think it gets a little bit confusing. We need to move all this stuff over to Black Ridge Pool. We decided we're going to build a little area in here. It looks like we have the house and the collector now. We just need to get rid of, there's peat in here. Oh, okay. 20 peat came from over here. I don't know how, but it did, because I haven't been to get peat, and you can see I have this set at 20. There we go, look at that. Alright, well it cost us 400 gold, but anyway, it wasn't being collected. I wonder when that happened, so that's kind of curious. That's going to certainly help. And we'll just get rid of the radishes. Okay, so we ought to move those things over now too, so that I'll probably have to hire someone from Black Ridge
Night's
Pool.
coming quick. Best be indoors before dark.
The village is looking better and better.
Yeah, so this is almost full again. Not sure what to do about the food sellers, to be honest.
Glad it's my home.
A lot of eggs. I'm gonna put them in here just for the moment. I don't want them to stop delivering. Alright, what do we got? It's 9 o'clock. We can start to think about the...
All thanks to you.
See, this is our barn. I've got my 400 plus spoiled food in there and some other bits and pieces. I'm going to probably have to turn milk back on here because there's just not enough room. Or any other one. Alright. Let's organize a trade. Now there's two ways to do trade. One is directly through the actual outpost itself, the caravan I should say, and the other way is just to click on the town. I find it easier to do it on the town. If you want to set up a system where it sells and buys, which we'll have a look at later, I haven't got my head around it fully just yet. We'll use the caravan to have an automatic thing set up, but let's go to Herondine and see what we can actually trade with them.
Home.
We're going to use the Herondine cart system, so it's not getting confused with the copper one. That way we can use all 5 carts not having to worry. And then we want to have the fillable items, so the things that we do have.
What do you think those dots in the sky are?
And we'll just double check everything all the way down. Yeah, not after much.
With more houses, we could make a small city there.
We don't
you
have 8
think?
thatch. I want to keep the thatch. We don't have wood either. Gee, they need a lot of wood. Alright, we're only going to get 200 gold from this little trip.
I feel it's going to be a good day.
With more houses, we could make a small city there, don't you think?
I think the only thing we really want probably that's going to help us
The
is
village
some
is looking
logs.
better and better.
Right, so we're going to send, we'll get 27 logs back, so I'll send that caravan off, and we need to have a look at our reed situation and our wood situation. We are extremely low in wood. It's almost like I want to make a squad just for gathering wood and arm them with all axes. I mean, it's possible, I guess. You could just go out and collect wood. Alright, we need to set up the small backpack actually. Guessing that's going to be bag. Okay, what was it called? Small backpack. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, where do you make the small? Maybe it's made at a tanner's hut. Small backpack, there we go. Alright, we want to get those going because they're going to allow everybody to carry a hell of a lot more. And they only require rawhide, so let's get rid of this one. And we had a few people that didn't have food bags. So, I'm not sure how many. We can always check over here, I guess. Let's have a look at our people. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people. I'll make 14 bags just in case. Alright, we need to get the food bag up and running. Everyone needs to have a food bag. And yeah, you can see the slowdown in the ore situation. Okay, well the guys that are doing the run over there are getting ready. I think it's almost time, well it is time for everybody to go to sleep. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a all that. We'll just use this one for the moment. I'm going to tick off all the people that are doing... I don't know if it affects them, but I don't want them to be leaving their caravans. So I'll just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, so there should be 5. Let's raise these guys. We're not going to
Onward!
do too much with them wasting around. I'm just going to do a really quick... Looking for reeds. This is the problem. Maybe I need to go to the other side. Doesn't seem to be. There we go. Alright, so
This village
some of these
stands as a
people
testament to your
are not
leadership,
doing
Bellwright.
anything, and I wonder why. Shouldn't be any reason, unless there's just not enough weeds on that side.
Follow my lead!
Yeah, we must have zapped this whole area. There's one there. Alright. And the other thing was wood. I'll wait till they're finished collecting the wood that they... the reeds, I should say, and then we're going to grab a bunch of wood. All right, we're going to do a little bit of this for a little while. It's a bit boring. We'll keep an eye on our cart system. It's going there and then to transfer all that stuff. Hopefully our prosperity will increase a little bit.
Follow me!
And yeah, we're just going to start just do some more chores and stuff. Try and get on top of our wood situation. So we're just doing some collecting, waiting for the army to get back, and I just had another sale by the looks. Well, we bought something, so interestingly, I was just checking what we can actually sell to a lot of these vendors. I'm not sure if it applies to these guys, but I was just having a look at, you know, things like the hoe, things that we can make easily, pitchforks, things like that. Been trying to add them and see if we can actually make some money that way too. So let's get everybody back into work. But yeah, we got... I'm sure there was a sale down in our market when these guys came by, so let's have a look and see what actually occurred there. So this here, we've got it on top up to 20, so yeah, we've purchased 120 all up, so we are using... Is it topping up? Where's it topping up to? I wonder where the value is going to, because we just had a sale. We lost another $400, so I'm assuming it was definitely the peat. That's anything I've got in there. No one is buying the fish scales or the white pearls, so not sure if it's going to be those wandering merchants that are actually, because the towns don't seem to want this stuff, so I thought I'd test it with this a couple of goes. It seems to be goods that we have already in our, yeah, in abundance, I guess you could say. But let's have a look at the peat and just see what is going on there. Yeah, so we have 13 in storage, but there's 102 being transferred from somewhere. Okay, so they're putting them in this storage over here. I'm not sure why. The only thing I can think of is that I've got peat. This is all turned off, so I'm not sure why they're putting stuff in here. Filtered. Okay, that one's filtered. Caress. Yeah, see, there's, unless this storage is full and I've got nothing else.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's pretty full. Okay.
I feel
Look
it's
at this
going to be
one.
a good day.
Okay, that's not too bad though. It should be taking Pete. So let's have a look, and maybe I've got it off accidentally on here. Nope, it is on. So I have no idea why they are putting stuff on the ground. Firstly,
We need to make this place look better.
oh god. Okay, yeah, my storage is full.
So far,
Berries
we're
and
doing great
mushrooms.
work, don't you think?
The other storage. So we're gonna have to turn berries on here. Mushrooms. And keep an eye on
What do you think those
what they're
dots in the
dumping
sky
on the
are?
ground. Okay, we need to research something else now. So
What do
let's
you
have a
think
look.
those dots in the sky are?
Happy days, all thanks to you.
Reinforced. Strength 5, strength 6. Do we have a long... We have a lot of people with strength 6. Probably not at this stage. Okay. What about a
So
long
far, we're doing
cutting
great work,
axe
don't you
or
think?
a broadsword? Let's research
see,
the
that was clumsy of me.
broadsword.
I
Get
feel
that
it's going
going.
to be a good day.
Did you see that sunset last night? It was beautiful, wasn't it?
What do you think those dots in the sky are?
Guessing this is heavy. Let's have a look. Let's just do it this way. It's a medium armor. Okay.
Work, lads. We need to make this place look better.
I saw livestock escaping from villages. Weird, isn't it?
Pitchfork. I did forget the research to
my
put
home.
pitchfork at some stage, so I'm adding that to the...
I saw livestock escaping from villages.
See if we can
Weird,
sell
isn't it?
some of them.
The village is
Keep
looking
that on
better and
top
better.
up. Because they're pretty cheap to make. They only need straps and wood. Okay, so yeah, just to keep an eye on the wood situation
Happy days.
still.
All
And
thanks to you.
we did our little transfer to
So far, we're doing
Herondine.
great work, don't you think?
Let's have a look at our prosperity. Still decreasing. Okay, so economy overview. So I'm sure potatoes was the one thing we're struggling to make ourselves. So rugged shirt, rugged
days. All
trousers,
thanks to you.
reinforced club.
I feel it's going to be a good day.
Right, okay. We have got those teed up in...
Glad it's my home.
Sure about the reinforced club. And rugged. Let's have a look at rugged. Okay, I'm pretty sure we have rugged stuff teed up in here, but no, maybe not. We did make a bunch of it.
Houses, we could
Looks
make
like
a small
they
city there,
used it
don't you
all.
think?
So
Happy days. All thanks to you.
it's actually pretty easy to make. So maybe we need to leave it on top up.
Happy days. All thanks to you.
Cob,
With more houses, we could make a small city there, don't you think?
thatch and wood. Yeah, I need to get on top of the wood situation
So far, we're
and
doing great work,
thatch as
don't you
well.
think?
All right, well, it's becoming a little bit more
Happy days.
of a
All thanks to you.
management style at the moment in between battles and stuff, so we're trying to manage this place a little bit better. There's the broadsword, so
With
almost
more
like
houses,
I
we could make
need-
a small city there, don't you think?
Glad it's my home.
2 tool makers, to be honest. I feel like these guys are always making stuff, but although in saying that, we don't have a lot of... You can see the kilns are all working, which is good. Alright. Still don't know why they would be putting stuff in here when the other ones are empty. Maybe because it's so close to the market. Yeah, we're going to move it all because we actually need to move all this stuff across to our new outpost and get it built at some stage. So I'm going to go and do that in a second. Actually, it's
looking better and better.
peat moss. We'll just call it peat moss, actually. I'm just going to do that. And that'll stop, hopefully stop them from putting stuff in there.
I feel it's going to be a good day.
I'll have to do that before we move it anyway. Alright, looks like they picked up all those berries and mushrooms, which is good. Guess we're out the last of this peat before we actually decide to move this building.
I feel it's going to be a good day.
It's good that I can get the peat. Is it really? I mean, it's costing me money, but is it, you know, is it worth it? I wonder if I could actually get like cranberries and stuff as well. Let's have a look. It's not too bad. It's, we could top up at 10 and see what happens. What's something that we salt? I wonder if we can. It'd be interesting. No. How do I get salt? How do I get salt? Maybe because I haven't researched it yet. Okay. Alright, so I need to keep an eye on that. I guess we could buy wood, possibly. Let's see if anyone's got a wood price here. Pretty expensive. Alright, we'll play around with the settings for a little bit until we get ourselves sorted. I know buying wood seems a bit stupid, but we are struggling with the wood situation at the moment. Alright, well, milk porridge is starting to make its way back into our cellars, which is good. I need to figure out, I know someone told me what to do with the cheese, but I haven't found the recipe for that yet somewhere. It must be in like another building in tier 3.
We could make a small city there, don't you think?
Alright, with the furnaces running now, I can see them all running. We should be able to get on top of our ores. Tight path, sorry, I haven't heard that one before. That's good. It's a bit tight through there.
Work, lads. We need to make this place look better.
Yeah, all these furnaces are running, which is awesome. The smaller ones not so much because we're probably out of wood again. And
The village is looking better and better.
the mixing bucket, I noticed we were really low on cob before. It's because we're out of straw. Okay. We have plenty of wheat, so I need an extra thresher to kind of like push this along. Someone did mention that they had another thresher. I seem to like be putting everything on structure priority at the moment at 1. It's crazy because it takes 3 people, but I just don't see this one working as well as it should. Is that crafting? Is it crafting? I wish when you highlighted this, like your person or somewhere in here, that'd be like a little tip. Like they could, maybe I'm missing something, but anyway. they would have a highlight what the requirement is. So for me, I'm guessing it's crafting, or you know.
With more houses, we could make a small city there, don't you think?
So if you have a look at here, so is it crafting or is it labor? All right. We need a spreadsheet for all this. I think someone needs to come up with a spreadsheet, list all the tasks you can do, and then match them up with the... I thought about doing it myself, but it would be a lot of work. So, I don't know. Anyone feels keen to take on that task? I think it would be super handy to the community if you know, like the thresher, what's the requirement for it? You know, what's the mixing bucket requirement, etc., etc. All right, well, we're going to continue on. I think we're just going to run a couple of days worth of... Yeah, we've got a few bandit camps over to get rid of, and then we need to work our way up here to the northwest, but ultimately we are getting there. Probably have to... I'm going to move the... That's what I'm going to do. Let's go and move...
Don't you think?
At least move it across and see... Ooh, bandits in the area. I always said bandits didn't wander through that little island, but look at that. Someone wandering through that. I'm going to get struck right in the middle of these guys. Yeah, look, there's some bandits. Yeah. Okay, so maybe that wasn't such a great idea. Okay, but this is where I wanted to put the camp, just in here. Alright, we're gonna give it a go. Alright, so Forging Hut 2. Okay, so Forging Hut 2, and then we had this little house as well, housing tent 2. I could have just done it from there, I just realized. Okay, let's see if it fits in here firstly. Okay, let's see what happens. Map, let's go back and grab the storage. And now we need the house, the little tent. Now we could always put in some fencing around here, but I think it's just going to lock us in as well. I did try that in a previous playthrough like a long time ago. I tried putting a fence over here and sort of diverting them around, but it didn't quite work as planned. So we'll just have to see how this goes. But anyway, once the goods are over here, we will hire someone to build all this. In fact, I guess we could go up into the town now and see whether we can or not. What's the... We're an associate, so we can hire pretty low level people. Interesting to see what the bandit threat level is like once you place someone down there. Realistically, I'd love to have someone with really high strength level and not really worry about, and skills for fighting and stuff, not really worry too much about the harvesting skills and things like that. So let's have a look and work our way down. We're not friend yet, so we can only do these level 1s. Unfortunately, let's go around and check them all.
Anything you can spare, kind soul?
off to get those bandits. Love it. That's cool. Love that rooster. Nice. Oh, he must have... Everybody's making a run for it, even though the bandits are on the other side of the village. And now I've lost this lady on the timer. Oh my god, she's like lately running the opposite direction to me. But I wanted to work my way along the list so I could check a few people. Anyway, I'm going to check a few of these people out. I'll come back to you if there's anyone good. Okay, the first person we checked is Fanny. And she has the combat skills, which is not too bad. I mean, they only go to 4. Strength to 3. So she's got pretty good skills in here. I'm just going to hire this person. I'm not going to run around all day and figure this out. So we want to move her. We'll make her a footman for the moment. Not that it's going to matter. She's not going to be in my town. But we are going to move her to... Pete Moss, and I'm gonna have her on yeah, not hold ground at the moment. She can just run away every time something happens, and then we want to just do, well, we'll put her on construction first and harvesting. I mean, she's going to be just doing harvesting anyway. I need to get some shovels across there and things like that once everything's built. Let's send her.
I didn't mean to be in your way.
Send her off. We don't have any real books or anything for her at this stage, so I'm not going to worry about that too much. All right, well, we're going to continue on. All right, I'm on my way to have a look at the town of Horndean because I haven't opened up this map. This is actually one of my favorite locations for an iron mine because it has granite here as well. This, in hindsight, is where I should have built my outpost. But anyway, so I'm going to give it some consideration because I have not moved or built the outpost yet. It's as far as trading goes, it's like you can see in the middle of nowhere. This is the only issue, but then again, Kreshmir is as well. So it's a catch-22 no matter what way I look at it. Yeah, ultimately, I don't know what to do about the whole situation with the ore now. So iron ore, it's not really the closest location, but it's not really the furthest away though when you think about, yeah, the amount of bandits that are in the area. There is another couple of locations I think in here, maybe one. Most of them are down this way. Anyway, let me know what your thoughts are about what would you do with this new caravan system now that you can't just pop up a outpost and just transfer it overnight. Where would you be building your iron settlement if you had to do it over it again? I was on my way to Horndean 2 to, I didn't check my inventory because it was in there the other day, I'm pretty sure, but the quest item, the sword, is missing. So not really sure what's happened to it. We'll build a fast travel sign, come all this way anyway, and then we'll have a look and see if it is accidentally put into storage. Hopefully I've transferred it into storage accidentally. I don't really know where it has gone. I don't recall taking it out, but anyway, we'll build a fast travel sign here. It's night anyway. I've organized a couple of deliveries. I've got a delivery going to Horndean at the moment, and yeah, we'll just take a look and see down here whether we can figure out where this sword's gone. I thought I would just quickly show the issue. There is still a bug with the caravan. I did do a video on it, and the minimum quantity capacity thing should be working, but it's not, as you can see. It's going out there to get 2 copper. I thought that was a little strange. It was on another delivery when I saw one earlier. Essentially, if you have a look at the copper ore, there is only 2 in copper, and I've got 130 out here, so I really didn't need it to go all the way out to copper. So I think I'm going to turn off the minimum capacity for the moment and handle it manually until I solve the issue. There is definitely, I've been told there is a known bug with that one. So they've got plenty of axes, pickaxes out there and all the other stuff. So yeah, I just thought to point that out. If you're having the same problem with your outpost, that's the reason why. Okay, now I need to figure out where this sword is. I don't think you can look up for quest items. Let's have a look and see if you can. Oh, you can. There you go. Look at that. All right. So I have accidentally put it into this storage for some reason. Okay, good to know. All right. Well, there you go. There's something I did not know. We have a couple of satchels and a basket to have a look in. We've got some coins to use as well. What did we get? 82 coin. Some more coin. Okay. Something. And let's put up these. I don't know why they don't go straight on when you pull them out. You notice they're always on a little bit of an angle. Oh, that's the way I see it anyway. Alright, a little bit more renowned. And so we're just going to wait till the morning and get this quest item now that we've got the fast travel sign over there as well. So, alright, we are off to Horndean now to get this sword repaired. And
I fear for my family.
we've just discovered Horndean for the first time. Just need to find this guy.
My stomach hurts badly.
I don't have too much time.
I'm too hungry.
So if you need something, make it quick. I hope you can spare a moment to lend if you could gather a few bandages, at least a few bandages.
Alright, she's
If
just
you
after
can get a hold of
bandages.
that many-
That would be pretty easy. And talk to the other guy.
We are keeping
Actually,
the peace here. In the name
let's get
of the
this
Lord
sword going
Ashford.
first. Where'd he go? There he is.
What can I do you for? You're having a laugh. You have... I see. That's his scribble, all right. But these tools are valuable. Did you... Not my problem, mate. 100 coins or no tools. Can I help you at all? Well, about that. Listen, there were some wee complications in production. You know, times are easy now. The situation's not that bad. I know you... Here, look. It's not all my fault. But here's the good news. You have the chance to earn a few bob. And I can teach you to forge some items if you'd like. It's gonna be good. Plan's simple. You'll help me finish the work, and I'll hand over part of my payment from Perfect! So, first things first. I need you to bring me some wooden logs for the handles, and I can take care of saws and axe heads.
Alright, so... doesn't update the quest, which is a bit weird, so it needs... Sure what's going on there. So the healing touch one was just to bring 5 bandages, which I have a ton of. But this one, lost and found, didn't really update. It's a bit weird. This guy wants me to bring logs to him, but doesn't tell me. So, yeah, I'm not really sure. I'll have another chat to him just to make sure.
I fear for my family.
How's it going?
What if they come for us
What do you
next?
need? Give it here. Let me take a look.
Oh,
It's
maybe that was a
possible,
different
all right.
quest. Okay.
I'll just need you to bring me...
Alright, there we go. 5 ingots. There must have been a separate quest. Just got a bit confused, I did. So, alright, we need to bring 5 iron ingots. Okay, that's going to be a challenge. We don't know what iron. We'll have to go and get some iron. And let's have a chat to this guy.
Yes. I think the famine has struck us hard. If you're able to...
Okay, and then another quest to track. So we've got some bandages and another quest here. Feed the masses, which is just flour, which we don't have. So I wonder if... Is there a... Let's have a see. There's the market guy down in here has... Here he is.
Trade your gold discreetly. What can I interest you?
Alright, well I wasn't gonna be expecting gold in flour or anything, but yeah, okay, so not what we need. So we're just gonna head back and try and get the ore for the iron and get that sorted. All right, I've gone through and set up the market. I went through everything that I had massive quantities of, and you can see I've actually, looks like it's weird. I've actually got, it says I've got what this zero is. There's a zero in the fish scale, so I don't think they'll buy fish scales from here. Neither will they buy this. So because it's got zero there in the corner, I just realized. So, but you can see the quantities are pretty high, and then I set default quantities. So I've ticked or adjust the price automatically because I don't want to be bothered adjusting that. And then I've added like a keep amount, so on each line as well, of what I think roughly we should be keeping. So hopefully we'll try and make some money out of here, because as you can see, I've been selling a lot of peat by looks, buying a lot of peat, and I bought some cranberries too the other day. But it's cost me 2,000 gold, so yeah, so not good. Bits and pieces. So consumed, I wonder what consumed means. Produced maybe, yeah, okay. All right, well this is the, I'm not really sure why they have a consumed quantity in there. Maybe that's how many I'm consuming each day. I'm not consuming any bandages though, so... Yeah, not really sure. This layout of the market's a little bit weird, I think. In the way, I would hope to have seen for each tally, like, consumed, I would assume would mean, well, we don't really care about what's happening in the village. I would want the gold total, and then, you know, what's coming in, what's going out, and then what we've sold to get that. There should be 3 columns: what's sold, what we sold or bought, sold and bought, yeah, and then what we made, what we didn't make, and what we lost, if that makes sense. So 4 columns there. So hopefully they can fix that up. I don't know if I like that, but we'll see what happens. I've put a heap of stuff in there that we've got a lot of, and we are starting to get the backpacks now, which is good. So I'm going to chuck some of those in our thing for next time we gear everybody up.
Let's gather some more herbs from the
And we need to start buying books as well, something I haven't really been paying attention to. I hope there's a way to sell bags, because we're going to end up with a lot of bags eventually. So, yeah.
Glad it's my home.
Let me know if you've geared up people who are doing your lumbering, because I can't seem to figure out who the people are that are doing it. I've got 5 log slings, which obviously allow them to carry a lot more logs. At the moment,
I feel it's going to be a good day.
we have Helena and Gabrielle Kirkwood. So Helene and Gabrielle.
The village is looking better and better.
Let's go and find both of them and swap them over just for the sake of it,
Small city there, don't you think?
because it's going to make their job a little bit quicker as well. We want it to start to be more efficient. Maybe there's a preset I can set up for those people. And oh, look, we've got some trees growing, and it looks like a little bit of regrowth happening in there. So that's pretty cool. That's happening. And is that Gabrielle? It's Helene. I don't know where Gabrielle is. Let's call him in, and I think this is gonna mess him up completely, but we'll see what happens. Let's call her in. Okay. So that's swapping out. Yeah, look, I was going to hold 2 logs down here. Let's take that off at 3 logs total, or more wood, I guess. So what is the reason that she is collecting wood? Yeah, wood cutting. Okay, so she's wood cutting 1. All right, let's send her back to work, and then he's wood cutting as well. So let's give him this. It's going to enable him to carry more as well. Get him back to work, and yeah, okay. One thing I need to stop producing and produce more of is, I guess, rugged axes, because they last longer and can chop down hard trees, and we've got none here at all. Why don't we have any? Let's have a look. Rugged axes. Target amount reached. Maybe that's just not high enough. Let's bump up these totals so we got a plentiful supply. Yeah, we're still struggling with the ore situation. That's all right. We're going to get on top of it. We just need to get there, I think. I want to definitely ditch the normal pickaxe. Pretty sure I've got it in here still. No, I don't. Okay. All right, well, we have wood again. Wood is our issue. Wood is the death of me. All right, let's yeah, get back. We really need to get on top of the wood somehow. I need to figure out the wooding situation. Maybe we research. Soon as the new town hall's built, we build the next level of logging camp. I'm not sure what it is, but how close are we to building this town hall? Let's have a look. We are 55% through. Why is this foraging hut? Okay, I made a bit of a mistake there, and I just realized that the foraging hut is not on the right settlement.
With more houses, we could make a small city there, don't you think?
And that's why we've got a couple of people over here.
Night's coming quick. Best be indoors before.
Alright, well, that's my mistake there.
Work, lads. We need to make this
No
place
deaths
look better.
though, so they did get through to Brackridge Pool area without any issues, but look, so
it's going to be a good day.
alright, things are moving along. At the moment we're kind of in that phase where we've kind of hit the tier 3. We're about to finish our town hall. We are starting to optimize settings a little bit more, trying to work out what we need more of, what we need less of. We definitely, food seems to be, I know people mention this all the time, food is always an issue, but we have 581 food in here, so predominantly, what is that? It does not look like 581 there. It all adds up, I guess. Yeah, we've still got a lot of raw meat in here, that's why, okay. Because the other cellar is so full. Okay, I ended up moving some of them, things we got more plentiful supply of, like the radishes to, and I'm going to turn off radishes here, because, and probably even onions. These things were producing the truckloads. Eggs. Let's turn off radishes and eggs, and let's go back to the barn. We've got a spare barn that we used to use for our food, and put on eggs and radishes there, because we seem to, like, if we have a bit of spoilage, it's not going to be the end of the world. I think I already turned on radishes. Yes, I did. So, okay. Alright, so this has already got 1,000 in it. It's mostly spoiled food, as you can see, and burnt fish. So, but I did turn on the berries and mushrooms to try and keep the supply up here as well. So we'll keep an eye on that as well. All right, what is next?
With more houses, we could make a small
let's have a look at our.
The village is looking better and better.
All right, we've forgotten about our research again. Do we need to go all the way? Reinforced long Gambinson reinforced. Alright, we need to go and get some iron. It's a pretty boring task. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and get iron and, or as in the ore, and that'll help us out a little bit because we need the ore anyway for those ingots for Horndine. So we're going to go do that now. Alright, I've popped over to Kreshmir because we really need to get this mine up and running. Having the backpack, small backpack, is definitely making it much better to get the ore. I can carry a lot more, but still I would like it to be a little bit more automated, even if we're not sending the caravans this way. Now the problem we got is this town, I can't remember what quests we have. So what I'm going to try and do is just buy our friendship with the coins I've got on me. We'll see what happens. And
Make it quick.
no, he's not going to let you do that. All right, you have to be a friend at least to be able to sell coins. So this guy wants
Yes. Do you have
the coins. He wants the yeah, he wants planks and okay. I got to figure out which one this is. Check on the night. I wonder what that. I've forgotten about that one. Okay. Yeah, this one. 3 hardwood planks and 5 iron nails. It's probably something we can actually do. So I'm going to try and get that. We've got another reclamation party coming in as well. So I'm going to go and knock that off as well. Alrighty, we did leave it a little late. I too busy doing other things and realized that they kind of skipped past us a little bit. So I used the dock to try and catch up with them. Now they're on their way to Bradford. So luckily it wasn't this town here. And I think we should be good to cut them off at this corner down here. I just gotta get everybody up to me. Yeah, there they are to the left of us. So I'm gonna get everybody up here and I'm gonna try and drag them out of there, I think. Again, this shouldn't be a problem. There are only 7, I think, of them, so we should be fine. I don't want to lose too many people, so this time I'm going to wait a little bit longer until they're all here. Alright, here we go. And we are on holding a charge again. Gotta let this, I remember this time. Gotta take this guy out the... Alright, that crossbow has stayed in the air, but... Yeah, we're gonna easily do this. I'm just gonna hold my ground here. They can nail him from behind. Alright, there we go. Easy. Alright, that was pretty easy. We're getting on top of this. I don't think we lost anybody that time. 29 people. No, we didn't. So that was a good result. We basically probably start to work out who our stronger people are. I might create 2 different armies. One for large brigand parties because they are a little bit stronger. They do sometimes come out. I've seen one heading towards Bradford before, and they are a little bit stronger, tougher. But these smaller 7 ones are pretty easy now, so yeah, still use the shipwright pack to get back. Alright, we're going to head back and continue on with daily stuff. So all that confusion of leaving, I did forget to grab 2 shipwright packs. So you can either repair it when you get back if you can remember, but I think the best strategy is always just grab 2. One for repairing it and then one for coming home. So I'm going to have to go home. It'd be a lot quicker for me just to zip home, fast travel and get that pack to fix it at the other end. I'm not sure what happened. I think it was full at the time of trying to grab it and we got to go back and get the second one. So I've always got a couple in here, but anyway, that's what happened. We also got to figure out what's going on with our outpost at well, both outposts actually. Krishmir, see if we can get our friendship level up to at least be able to hire somebody to go and do the iron mine, but also the one near Blackridge Pool. I did hire somebody and they've just gone and wandered off. I thought they would have gone and started building the stuff that's there, but something is either missing or not working, so I'm going to go and have to check that out as well. Oh, where am I going? Away. Yeah, so they're little things that I completely forgot about. So I'm sure everybody forgets about things like that, but there's a lot to manage in this game sometimes. But yeah, let's get these guys back and go and check out those 2 problems we have. Well, not problems, but I get the issues with the 2 outposts we're trying to create. Alright, so I did hire this lady, Fanny, and she's wandered all the way over to our camp. No idea why, but anyway, she is definitely set up for Pete Moss, so I will drag her Well, we'll just go and have a look first and see what's going on over there because I've obviously messed something up. I thought there would be... There's at least a storage pile there, so... Let's check out what's going on. Alright, so it looks like the house is here, and I'm not sure why... Okay, it's on the wrong... I thought I switched that. Okay, so alright, there we go. She's got a home now, and the storage is here. So this all got built no problem at all. I'm going to put that in there. Hopefully she'll start to build this. I don't know if the goods are here. That's the downside. Yeah, no, nothing's here. Nothing transferred over at all. I thought it would work the same as these, but I'm not sure why it didn't. Normally, it just transfers. We wanted to set this up to get, let's have a look, cranberries, moss. Oh, that's what we're missing. Just realized we don't have the mud collector. Or peat. Yeah, okay. That's annoying, because that was our priority. So let's get her back over here at least and figure out what we need to do here. So we essentially just need everything. It must have all got packed up and put away. So we're going to have to come back here and bring the goods ourselves, I think. But okay, well, lesson learnt there. Let's go back and grab all the goods so she can actually build that foraging hut. And then we're going to get the mud collector up and running so we can get that peat out of this area as well. Okay, I just noticed why it hadn't transferred. This building is still standing. Okay, so I'm not sure why. Maybe because I've moved it to the other location already. So I'm going to have to dismantle it. Or what am I going to do here? I'm going to have to switch it back to this settlement, I think, just to get it unbuilt. I don't think that will work, I hope. It's not letting me do the build icon anymore, so we'll just wait till everything is completely unpacked, I guess. It's really weird. It worked really well for the smaller items, but anything that revolves a hammer for some reason, yeah, it doesn't seem to work, so... Let's call this moss. Okay, just so we know that that's the one. And we'll see what happens. Just a little update on the market. We have not sold a single thing yet. We have bought a bunch of stuff, as you can see. We're spending, well, according to this, we're not selling anything. So, yeah, I'm not sure we're doing something wrong there. Or, I mean, I listed quite a few items that I have seen wanted in other towns as well. I know, but... I guess we'll see what happens. We are still waiting for our town hall to be finished. Our town hall is almost there. 99% of the way. All right. So that's pretty good. I wonder if they're actually going to pull this apart now or rebuild the foraging hut. That's what I'm worried about. Anyway, we've got a foraging hut over there that we need to pull apart. I wonder if when I switch that, it disappeared from over here. Nope. So... Okay. Oh, we're waiting for this town hall to be finished. Yeah, it's almost there, I think. Yeah, quite a few nails. It's a big building. Anyway, that'll be done pretty soon. I did give them a hand with the ores. Actually, we can finish this nails and ores thing if I can get there quick enough, actually.
What do you think those dots in the sky are?
Happy days.
And
All thanks to you.
what else did we need? We needed 3 hardwood planks. Alright, and actually we needed the coins. We wanted to like boost ourselves up as high as we can for that one. Alright, let's head off back to Greshmere and see whether we can yeah, see if we can get that sorted before dark, so I'm not even sure we have all the things down here at Krishmir either to build those buildings, which is a bit of a worry. So anyway, we'll hire somebody. I'm sure this will get us over the line, I hope. And then we can hire somebody, hopefully.
Good day.
All right.
Yes. Do you have them? Here's the gold.
All right. So that got us to associate, and then
Yes.
we're gonna need for this town. We're gonna need about 400. So to get to the next level.
Is there something you need?
So 400. These things are worth. So 10 of these is worth 300. I've lost count. There we go, friend of Crashmere. So we're up to level 2s now. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's have a look and see who we can hire. That's pretty good. On a 2, we can actually see everybody's stats now, which is good as well. So we want someone who's good at, I guess, labor, because this is a mining issue. So mining. So 2 out of 5. 3 out of 5. 3 out of 4. It looks all of them are going to be pretty average. Oh no, 5 out of 6. Okay. Yeah, 5 out of 6. Okay, let's go and hire that person.
I wish I could close my eyes and wake up at a better time.
These times are harder than you did well for our people. You've done well so far.
All right, so no negative traits. I'm glad to hear it. So we are just gonna get her hired and switch her to the iron mine. She's gonna have to go and build some stuff. I'm gonna have to bring over. I should have probably brought it with me and just given it to her straight away. I didn't bring a carpenter's helmet, hammer. She needs that. So, and I'm pretty sure I don't have this. Oh, maybe it's already in the storage. The stockpile is built, so maybe I put one in there already. Carpenter's hammer. Okay, it's the hammer. Let's have a look. Okay. Yep, it says there's possibly 2 in there, so she should be able to knock off that buildings that are there if there's the ingredients to build them, of course. So, alright, see what else this guy wants from us.
You know, we are in need of some base.
He wants 3 bastard swords. Can we make bastard swords? Let's head back first. Okay, we're going to head back and try and finish off some more of these quests, I think. Try and get on top of them all. Alrighty, I might have missed it, but our town hall is built, so I didn't realize. I thought maybe I missed it. I'll go back and watch the video, but we finally have the ability to research in here. The town hall is quite a large building and unfortunately does not do a lot other than research. It's a shame that the fire pit in here doesn't cook some special meals or something. I mean, there are, you know, you got a research over here and you got this this thing here. So this is like just an overview of the town. And then we have the fast travel. We can fast travel from this location too now, which is interesting. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, there's nothing else to it. Now, this obviously allows us to do tier above us now, so we can start looking at you know, these particular things. One thing that we are really struggling with is the lumber mill. I'm not sure if that's going to help at all, but we do need a lot of iron nails to do the research for that. 5. Oh, we got 57 in stock, so that's okay. Let's double check that. Yeah, it's more the wooden planks actually. So, okay. Well, the lumber mill probably seems like it's the big thing that I need at the moment. Wood is a super bad issue for me. So we're going to get that knocked over. And apprentice woodsman. Funny when you put it up here, it doesn't show you that you need that person, but I'm pretty sure I'll lose track of who we got and who we don't have. Apprentice woodsman. Yeah, we got woodsman, so that shouldn't be an issue at all. So we're going to get that researched, and we're going to basically, I guess, leave it on that note. We have the town hall built, and so this is, yeah, we'll go into the next video with this town hall built and see how far we can get on the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Wombat out.
When the teacher's so farmwell-less sparks und deinen takes to the skies with pixels ablaze and battles untamed. We'll conquer the virtual, never make